gorgeous in here. He's got a new property up above him here. But his property line runs through here. It goes through the bushes. You can actually see the stakes there. But what he's got, friends, is a big, dirty, big hemlock, and it's dead right there. You can't see it because it's on the back side of this. Look, I'll show you. And it's right on the driveway. See where it's this guy. And it's dead. And we're not falling it, and I'll show you why we're not falling it. It's right there. It's not a massive tree, but look at this beautiful green in here. See all this? Like, there's room to fall it. So friends, hi buddy. Hi, you big dirty guy. How you doing? Yes. Look at the size of this beautiful monster. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Good man. What a nice dog. Okay, so friends, dirty hemlock, dead as a doornail. Hey, that's good. You did a good job. You done a good job. Very good. There's a couple ways to do this. There's a couple ways to do this, friends. I can climb it. My concern with falling it is that it's gonna wipe this out. All this nice underbrush, which basically, as you can see up the neighbors there, see? It's kind of a buffer zone in here. It's easy to just fall a tree, and that's great. But the aftermath, what's the aftermath? There's nothing to just have a nice gingerly climb up this tree and drop limbs down in an orderly fashion. If we do this like this, if we fall it here, he wants me to fall it. He does. He wants me to fall it. But I'm trying to think clean here. How are you? You got a cookie? Oh, I better have a cookie.
A cookie monster.
From the boys. Oh, why, thank you, sir. Very good. Say hi.
Hi.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Good. Hi, Heather. So here's Stones' neighbors. He's got new neighbors. And this is the beautiful big pieces. This timber's nice in here. Okay, so that's a property line that comes to there. And then where does that, oh, look at that. If it was, well, it is. Because what would be wonderful is for us to send it right in here. Then there's no cleanup. You just leave the log in here. It just sits right here. I'm climbing it. Oh, yeah. Here's the climbing gear, boys.
We have a Christmas card. Don't forget it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you'll be mad if I forget things. You got the Argyle. I wore the Argyle especially for you.
Really?
I wore the Argyle just for you guys. So, friends, a lot of people ask me like what I wear for climbing gear. It's the Weaver 1085. Friends, honest to goodness, I climbed on a Buckingham. See you guys. Love ya. Bye. I wore a leather belt, a Buckingham, freaking literally, friends, a leather. It was, and I wore it for 20 years. Not even a joke, friends. Not even a joke. Yes, sir. That's it. Leg straps, which we're not going to be using today. We're going straight up, straight down. We may rappel off a big stem, so I'll leave like a stub up there. See you guys. So friends, it's quite important, especially if you're not climbing all the time and checking your gear every day and every climb or every couple days or whatever. It's very important to inspect your gear, your gaffs, your belt, all your connection points, your bridge. Especially these things. Check these, friends. I had one time. Right there, it was broken. There was two of them, and it was broke. There, this, like this. Look, see this right here? Right there. There's two. One was broken. And so I always check these now. Just check them and make sure that everything's copacetic before you start jumping into a tree. I'll tie this onto my belt, grab my picks and a hard hat and a GoPro, and we'll go climb a freaking tree. What do you say? Let's do it. I just got my plans from the boss here, friends. We're gonna climb it. He wanted to see carnage all over the driveway, old Stones here. But
you know, when a tree falls, it falls.
it does, doesn't it? But we would destroy this, and I don't want to do that. So Stones, I says, I'm gonna climb it. We'll put all the foliage here. He'll drag it out. He's got his tractor and that. And then we'll lay the stem full length up in here on side, and it'll be a little nurse log for the birds and the bugs and all that, eh? Right in here behind there. All right, friends, I'm just gonna buckle up. I always make sure I put my belt on before I throw my freaking picks on. Keep this going nice and steady. Stones is gonna pull the limbs off this brush. It would destroy this if we were to fall this thing. See this, friends? It would literally destroy his lower buffer. Could we fall it? Yes, we could, but the decision is not to do that. I wouldn't want to live like that when I know what it'll do. I know the aftermath of a tree with all its limbs on one side, what it would do to his privacy buffer. It would not be good. There it is. And I go, I got a feeling I'm only gonna have to use that. You want this back behind you, friends. You don't want this. You see what I'm saying? You don't want this hanging down at your feet. So, and there we go. We're in, and away we go. Just a nice, comfortable. A lot of guys, when they start climbing, it takes them a while to get their feet splayed. We're all different, made differently in the hips. You know what I mean? We're all made differently. So some guys will have a problem of going like this too much, and they'll kick out. So it takes a little while to get your place in life here. Now I'm saving gas, friends, because it's just what I'm doing. There's some big limbs here. But he'll be able to just reach that. Is that gonna work good, Stones? Okay. That saw's cutting nice. I took the rakers down just a little bit. Inside the collar, watch what happens. Okay? Hey, did you hear that? Hear it crack out there? Watch. Get your feet out of the way, because it'll come and get you. It might be stuck in that limb. There it goes. Okay, good. We'll go off this way. Now, Stones, can you actually reach that? Because I'll hold it, or I can flop it. I'll see if I can get it out to you. Oh yeah. Talk to me about that.
Hey, magic.
Magical. Get it out to you. Oh yeah.
Magic.
Magical. See, it'll reach. This is what I'm saying, friends. You don't. Stones has been around this game a long time. He's worked on so many trees with me, and he's freaking strong. Look at him. You don't, like, I look at that and I go, oh, I'd be in the hospital almost doing what he does. I'm not joking you. He was one of the best groundmen I've ever had. Whole Stone man. He's strong, and smart. Give credit where credit's due on your grommet. You climbers, this is the easy part. I watched these climbers all through the years. Oh yeah, I buried my grommet and they couldn't do nothing about it. Well, you just showed yourself right there. And don't show yourself like that on the internet, because you'll get gobbled apart by old vets. These guys are the guys that do the work. And don't forget it, they do. It's the groundmen that make you look good. Bury your groundmen. That's foolish. Save your gas. You don't need to go crazy. See, like that? So sometimes swinging it into the tree is not the best way to go. Friends, a snap cut's another word for like jump cut or drop cut. So investigate those. I've talked about those on my videos before. It's either a drop cut or a jump cut. See, this is such a glorious thing to do, because we could have felled this, but we would have literally destroyed his buffer, and that I'm not into doing. I don't want my name on garbage work. Friends, once again, super impressed with the Ripsaw 2511T. They're just so light. And for me at this stage of the game, I'm loving these little lightweight saws like this. The 200T is a great saw from Ripsaw, but I find myself grabbing this saw quite a bit. You'll notice there's quite a few fellers using these, professionals using these 2511Ts. They're ported because they work really good. Okay, I'll show you what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do this. It's cut up. It's got a hinge in it here. It's there. I'm gonna actually see if it'll swing down and flop out. We don't need much. Oh, there it goes, beautiful. It came out for us nice, right off the hinge. Look at that. That Hemlock's different, boy. Hey, we're getting there. 20 minutes later, we're getting up there. She's bone dead with a little bit of grain foliage here and there, right? Nothing on the backside, which is another danger to the property. All right, we'll keep going. Let's go this side first. See this? Take this one first, or that one's gonna get hung up. See this? I was taking a chance, but I know my wood a bit here, so watch what happens. Out it comes. Boom, and straight to stones on the buttress. Boom. There's our fiber, our hinge wood. Let's get rid of it. Turn it off, turn it on, hang it up.
That's where the camera died. Check out that behind me. Yeah, you guessed it, a Christmas tree. So friends, I have the Quick app on my phone. It's where you you can delete and stuff with the GoPro, right? But I guess it didn't delete from the GoPro's SD card. So I'm up in the tree and all of a sudden I hear this beep, 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 beep. And I look and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So anyways, Stones, thank goodness for Stones. He's down there. He's got some good footage for us. Let's get at it.
How we doing? Good? Good. Where do you want this top, Stones? Right on the pile?
Sure.
Here we go!
Get.
Heads up! That's about 2 feet from the freaking camera.
More like a foot.
Okay, so I'll just take a chunk and then we'll throw the stem on the high side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll pop the stem. Yeah, right on top of there. All right. This ought to be good enough. Flashback, eh, Stone?
Oh, yeah.
Really nice. Good.
Good evening, friends. Good to see you. Just sitting here by the fire. Just wanted to end the video here because I know that if I keep going and I want to show you the stem and what we do to the stem, Stone's really wanted something special here. He wants to use the stem for something in his yard. And it was in my best interest to not smash up that whole lower foliage, the buffer. I'm very cognizant of people's privacy when I'm doing tree work in their, especially rural properties, any properties, but rural mainly, because it's your privacy. Some people want to just cut things all the time, but for every action there's a reaction. You know the old saying, and it'll ruin your privacy, and you'd be like, darn, I shouldn't have done that. So I talked to Stones about that in there. But anyways, friends, I just want to make a quick thank you again to our people that are shopping at the buckandbillyray.com store. It's helping very much right now, and we sure appreciate you all. Merry Christmas to everybody. I know it's crazy saying that, but it's actually the 7th of December, and my Christmas spirit is starting to flow. I don't know what it is. And another heartfelt thank you to, I guess, yesterday's video, friends, may have touched a chord with some folks. Friends, we've all got our own hill of rocks and our own stories in life, and they're all important to me. It just, I think sometimes we're a little in focused maybe, and I like to see what other folks are doing in life and see how they're doing. So I get vulnerable sometimes on the channel, not often, but I do. And it seems to evoke emotion in people. And for those of you that shared your experiences yesterday with your fathers and your dads or whatever, thank you. Thank you for doing that and making comments. It's appreciated. Anyway, again, buckandbillyray.com. We thank you all so much. Ewan, friends, got back on the saw. And the axe. Be prepared. I'm going to show you some of that stuff coming up in the next video or two. The young fella was out there running saw, milling a freaking log, and chopping some firewood. And he sent me some footage of him opening the axe.
Hello, Bucket. I think something might have just come from Canada.
He got his axe, friends. So just such a cool thing. And again, friends, that probably wouldn't be happening without you folks doing what you do here, coming here and supporting the content. So again, tomorrow's video will have the stem going down and a neat kind of thing we did in there for Stones. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll be saying that lots lately. I'm kind of feeling the festive time right now, and I'm very tired. Good night, friends. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, hi. This is no joke. This ripsaw, friends, these things stock. I wouldn't be running it up there if it was stock. They port really nicely, and freaking ripsaws, thumbs up, boys. Thank you again for that.